Now, you're gonna have to forgive me because I don't remember exactly which it is. But I am pretty sure that this song is a remix, or rearranging, or whatever, of one of the older 2D Zeldas. Hyrule Castle, I want to say it's like supposed to be Link to the Past or something, but I feel like if I say that I'm probably wrong and really stupid. And there it goes already. Okay, so, pro tip, fuck the fairy tears, they're not even worth it. I guess not in this case. And what bothers me is the idea that, like, I can go without taking damage. It's just... when you really have the pressure on, it's different. I mean, it helped me a little bit. I was actually kind of hoping it would last longer than that. I guess not even that's the case. Anyone else? I mean, I still got the shiny Chewjoy, which I could try, but I feel like I should actually save that for later. I've got other plans in mind for that, just for the sake of speed. Because I know damn well I won't be around a mob at that point. Alright, so this place, I like it. I think it complements it versus the outside much better. It's like the outside's cool. It's like, oh hey, we got to hang outside of Hyrule Castle. And I mean, I guess that adds a nice touch. But the inside, it feels very, very fitting. It's very castle-esque. Like, if they did something like this with Bowser's Castle, but made it more feel like Bowser... Remember how I was ranting about that in Paper Mario? Like, I think they could do something, because this feels like a castle. This feels like Ganon, well, maybe not Ganon's castle, but Hyrule Castle. So, like, I can get behind this. It feels very fitting. I feel like, honestly, Ganon's castle in Ocarina of Time wasn't necessarily a bad one. Because it definitely put his own little sick, twisted self in there. Like, you could see it was him, and it still felt like a castle. It's just the whole, hey, here's the stages, rooms. That was... If you want to talk in a real sense, it wasn't very fitting. But hey, what are you gonna do? See, I was hoping I could at least have the fairy tears up until now, so I could take this guy out a little bit better. It's like, I'm not gonna take damage this guy, he's a chump. Come on. Really, as long as you're holding L, there's hardly a way you can take damage from him. Unless you're jumping in midair like a retard, when Link was supposed to do the side spin like I asked him to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. No, I think in comparison to what you dealt with in the Cave of Ordeals, this guy's not even a challenge. In the Temple of Time, sure, he was a challenge, because it was the first time you ever fought a guy. Putting this guy, just one guy alone, in here, it's not a challenge. See, I essentially made more hearts than I lost from that fight. Because by this time, you understand it. If they gave you 2, then yeah, dude, that'd be a challenge. It'd be rude, but it'd be a challenge. Now, I'll also be honest and say I don't have these puzzles memorized. Because I think what you need to do is like these 2. Actually, I don't even think those 2 matter. You could, but the other thing you need to do is, well, I might as well just do it. You put that one out and it raises that. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can actually make it from here. You can't. Okay, so that's the puzzle, and you can only do it from there. Which I actually kind of like the idea that they did that. Because how many other torch puzzles involve you actually putting them out? I remembered you had to put that one out. I just wasn't sure about the other things. Thanks, Link. Oh, that actually worked. Hi. I'm gonna knock him over. Yeah. Oh, it's like it's the Ice Palace all over again. I know they have actual proper names and I don't use them. I'm aware of that. More than aware of that. I want to say there's nothing super special around here. It does actually loop around if you keep going. I don't know the entirety of this dungeon. I really don't. Mostly because it's just been do what's necessary. There you go. And I still do kind of like struggle to figure some of these stuff out. Like there's one, I want to say it's this one up here that gets me every time. Yeah, it is. What you need to do is you need to light torches in the correct order, and I don't have any oil on. So it's always a case of trial and error with me. Oh, hi. So that first one's right. That's all I know. And then I think it's like a cross. Okay, that was actually right. I'm really surprised. I was expecting to take way longer. I was actually expecting to run out of lantern oil and get very upset. In which case I wouldn't have known what the hell to do. Why did they feel the need to show me that? Let's be a jerk. Oh no. No! No, Link! What are you doing? Oh, I'm just stretching my arms. As you can see, I also got rid of the water bombs. They didn't even notice. Ow. Put it away. I was in the middle of an animation, you cock. I just like the idea that I hit 2 of them and that all of my bomb arrows missed. Yeah, and then some of these lead to dead ends, but there was a door. I say we go through this one first before heading to the outside, because I know outside is progress. And now I made a shortcut. It's for all those times when I have to leave and then come back. Okay. That's actually not what I was expecting at all, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's go, Link. Let's head on to Progress Land. It's like the Promised Land, but with progress. Yeah, and then there's this. Gotta cross these, and then they get locked in, then we gotta fight a bunch of enemies. Which means I need my claw shot. I mean, in comparison to the Cave of Ordeals, it feels repetitive, but like, if you didn't do it, it does feel like, you know what, really? Standard, hey, face every trial you've ever faced kind of thing. So, like, I'll give it that, but like, in comparison to the Cave of Ordeals, it really feels like a joke. I was smart. Why didn't I ever do that ever before? Ever. Before the times of ever. What's in here? Okay, good. I was worried it was gonna honestly be a purple ruby. They give me a lot of big rubies. Have you noticed that? I could go for that heart, though. Alright, here's another thing I wanted to talk about, just because I could, but I'm gonna wait just a sec. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. We want to go all the way up here, and then we want to head over to that other treasure chest. Because I don't want the chest to interrupt me, you know? Okay, so I'm a filthy liar, but so is the game. They just put that in there just so it looked like they actually were trying to be helpful for once. Because this was, like, I've got a Sprite on me currently, and I remember the old commercials, like, they used to have a motto of choose the right Sprite, because they were like, oh, a Sprite's also a type of goblin. And, like, I understood that, I just never thought it was funny when I was younger. But then when I saw Prince Boo do, I think it was Wario World, it's locked. When I saw Boo do Wario World, there was like creatures in the game called like something, forest sprites or something like that. So now, whenever I think of that joke in that commercial, I remember Wario and I'm like, damn, I probably should have got that joke. I feel kind of bad that I didn't, but I mean, now I at least have something to associate it with. Now, over here, you're going to want to turn into a dog. Doggy McBark. If you use your senses, these guys will lead you to where you want to go. There's also going to be ghost rats who want to cling on to Link's butthole. All you gotta do is just go straight until you run into one, and they'll point you in the correct direction. If you go anywhere else, the tiles will sink, and then you will die. Good job, Link. Kind of like that. So that's really the goal, and this is kind of where... Which way is it going? This way? So I guess the rest is fine. And this is where it feels like it changes a bit. End of kind of that Ocarina of Time, desolate kind of thing where you're climbing Ganon's tower floor by floor and everything is more deteriorating and dying and all that. That scaling up to the very top kind of feel to it. I know, like, I probably do associate too many things to Ocarina of Time, and it probably does bother some of you. I apologize. It's just that's the thing I grew up with. It was literally the only Zelda game I ever had to play for a good 14 years of my life. Ironically, this was the second. And then Majora I didn't get till I was, what? Hold on, what? Okay, I'm making sure. I don't think I was like up until I was 18, and I had watched NCS's LP because, you know, I was in the mindset of, oh hey, we're never going to be able to get this game anyway, I might as well go see what it's like. And then it clicked in my brain later, oh dumbass, there's the collector's edition, so I bought it later and then I was able to play it. But yeah, this was given to me by the Fuggler, and this was ironically the second Zelda game I ever played. So I was kind of stuck with Ocarina of Time throughout most of it. I knew there was things about Majora, I just didn't know what the hell it was. Like, I understood there was things, I've heard, like, honestly, my friend Sven talk about it every now and again, but I didn't know much. Holy crap, this is the end. And Wind Waker, I want to say I didn't really get to play until I was like, I think I was 16, 17, somewhere around there. That was a rental, and then I bought it later. I'm okay with the game. It's not my favorite, but I can give it credit where credit's due. And done A Link to the Past, I don't like it because I'm bad at it. Done Zelda 1, I don't like it because I'm bad at it. Done Zelda 2, I don't like it because I'm bad at it. Done Skyward Sword, I actually like that, but I mean Skyward Sword's recent, so I guess there's my excuse for that. Holy crap, I can't believe that actually worked. And yeah, for perspective's sake, that's the boss door right there. We're actually almost there. It was vulnerable, and I was floating about like a retard. Now there is another key that I wasn't able to get. I don't know where it is. Mostly because I wasn't busy searching for it. But if you get it, you can get into that room next to the boss door. It doesn't hold anything apart. It's just a bunch of money, a bunch of health, and other stuff like that. So it's like an optional armory kind of thing. It's nice, but again, there's nothing serious in there. So what I'm going to do now is grab that, and we shall walk through this boss door together. Are you ready, guys? Here it comes. We're finishing the game now.